What is up, guys? It is time to get stoned. It is May 31st, the end of the month. We hit Legend. We got a lot of wins with Mage. We hit 500 wins with Mage. We got a lot of wins with Hunter. Well, actually, we didn't get a lot of wins with Hunter. We got like 50 wins with Hunter. But we still hit Legend. We got 50 wins with Warlock. So, that's pretty cool. Last day of the season, we're going to have a little fun. Next season, we're going to be on the grind. We're going to play Hunter, and we're going to play Warlock. Pretty much exclusively. So, for now, let's try something fun. So this deck right here, you see, I saw Zetalot playing on his stream, and it's pretty cool. Like basically, he wanted to get the usage out of Mirage Caller, Radiant Elemental, and Shadow Visions. And because there's only Shadow Visions, Power Word Shield, and Dragonfire Potion, he'd be able to tutor for Shadow Visions every turn for free. So he's basically playing like 10 or 20, I don't know, however many Shadow Visions you can fit, and then using the synergy with cards like Priest of the Feast, Lyra the Sunshard, Questing Adventurer, Mana Addict, Yogg Saron, or even just getting a Giant out for free, which is pretty cool. Well, those are all pretty interesting mechanics. But you know, I don't think he was really doing well with the deck. There's just a bunch of weird things about it. So what I'm going to do is we're going to just go through the deck list really quickly right now. And we're going to drop out the unnecessary cards. And let's see if we can't just build a stronger deck list, okay? So we're going to be really strict about it. So right now we're going to only keep combo pieces. Yeah, okay? So Cleric, it's out. Not a combo piece. Powered Shield, it's out. Even though it is actually a pretty good card. Doomsayer is out, Loot Hoarder is out. Mana Addict is a combo piece, but I think it's a weak combo piece. You know, this is kind of like a mana sink. This is what you want to do when you cast all the spells, right? It's kind of weak, so we'll take it out. Radiant Elemental, combo piece will keep. Shadow Visions, combo piece will keep. Acolyte, don't need. Cabal, don't need. Mirage Caller is kind of like Radiant Elemental number 3 and 4. So added consistency in the deck, we'll keep that. Questing Adventure actually seems stronger than Mirage or than Mana Addict, but to me it's weak, so we'll take it out. I actually don't like that card. Priest of the Feast, we'll take it out. It's not necessary. Lyra, that's pretty necessary. That is one of the combo activators. Dragonfire Potion, I'll keep. We need the board clear. We need that card. Actually, let's take it out. Let's just take it out for now. Okay, Yogg Saron, cool, because that's what you would, you know, we would do like 20 of the Shadow Visions, and then we'll play a Yogg Saron for max fun, and an Arcane Giant, which to me would be our second sync. It's not. Well, see, here's the weird thing, right? There's only going to be 6 spells in the deck, okay? So there's chances that Arcane Giant never becomes a cheap creature to play. So we're going to just remove him. We'll just take him out. Okay, now let's start with the core. So I would say this is our core. This is the core amount of cards. You need the Elementals. You need the Mirage Caller for the consistency. You need Shadow Visions, because that's the card that you're going to combo. And you need Lyra or Yogg Saron, which are 2 ways to get max value out of those. Now, that's good enough. This is a 8-card package, so it gives 22 cards to mess around with and do what we will. So we can consider these 8 cards, and not in any kind of order, our control package. So against aggro, this is not enough. Because even in the best case scenario, even if we were to draw 2 Radiant Elementals and a Shadow Visions, we'd still need like, you know, 9 mana, because you got to play Lyra, or we would need an extra turn. You need 10 mana because you have to play Yogg Saron. So we can't rely on this to win the early games versus aggressive decks. But I think that this package is strong enough versus the late games versus slower decks, right? So let's keep this as our base, like our end game answer. And let's just try to fill in the cards with another kind of mechanic that's powerful against early game shit. And priest is pretty good at that. But remember, we can only put 2 more spells in the deck because we want to make sure that anytime we cast Shadow Visions, we can pick Shadow Vision. So that means we can only have 3 total different spells in the deck. Okay, so let's do that first. So let's see what spells we got. I mean, if you type spell, does that? Okay. Wait, does that do that? Does that make all the spells come up? Yeah, it looks like it does. So let's do that. Spells. Circle of Healing. It's kind of weak. You need Cleric for that synergy. Pyro for synergy, and we're not playing enough spells, so I don't like it. Holy Smite seems weak. Binding Heal seems weak. The quest is interesting. Think about that. Inner Fire seems weak. Mind Vision seems weak. Potion seems okay. But remember, we're playing a lot of creatures. Everything else is going to be creatures, so we kind of want to get draw where we can. So I think Power Word Shield is a guarantee. We kind of want that. All these cards seem pretty weak here. Purify seems weak. Removal is okay, but in this case I think it's kind of weak. So because we want 1 more spell, so let's just go for wider removal. Let's go for Dragonfire, right? Which is, I think that's, you know, unfortunately that's the best card that we can play, right? Synergy wise. So let's get Dragonfire. Okay, so now we're done with spells. Now we want to fill the rest of the things in with creatures. Now, the thing that strikes me as pretty interesting is either playing dragons or the quest, right? Now, if we play dragons, what do we get access to early in the game? Is there anything here early in the game that, because we play dragons, we get access to, which would be helpful? I don't really see anything. We're already at 4 on the curve. There's nothing really good. Priest of the Feast, that seems pretty good. No, well, okay, there's Draconid Operative. Let's check Dragon for neutral. What kind of dragons? We got Fairy Dragon. We got a Netherspite Historian. Those are some early game cards, right? Twilight Dragon. It's kind of slow. Okay, we got Primordial Drake. We got access to that. That's pretty awesome. But just because we get Primordial Drake doesn't mean we have to play dragons. We play something totally different, right? Okay, so okay, let's check Elemental first. Okay, we got the Crystalline Oracle. That's a 1-drop, and it gives us a card, right? So there's value there, like that. Arcane Anomaly, no, because we don't have spells. There's Firefly, which is a 1-drop, gives us some early game value. Volatile Elemental, which is a Death Rattle as well as a 1-drop. See, okay, Tar Creeper. There's Tar Creeper. That's a good card. Fire Plume Phoenix. That's okay. Tar Creeper's not bad. Tar Creeper's actually pretty interesting drop. Remember, we already have Radiant Elemental, so is there anything here? No, you know, Elemental seems weak. So let's check Death Rattle. Oh, actually, let's get Elise first. So we're playing Shadow Vision, so we're gonna take Elise because we might be able to live the dream of getting a couple of packs in a bad situation where we draw both Shadow Visions or something. Okay, so we need a backup play there. Now let's look at Death Rattle. Okay, so we would have to play the quest, and we got good 4-drops, and we got Crystalline Oracle, so there are cards here that we can play. Let's see what else fits the curve well. Mistress of Mixtures, that's not bad. Loot Hoarders, not bad. Devilstar Egg, or even, maybe Harvest Golems, not too bad. Festatorian, Cairn, and the Zoth. Actually, I like a lot of the cards that are available with Death Rattle, so let's try that. Let's put in Awaken the Makers. Let's get Crystalline Oracle. Let's get both Shades. Let's get both of these 4-drops, and let's check our curve. So we're kind of high on 4. We're actually low on 1. Well, we need to get more on 2, because Radiant Elemental and Shadow Visions actually don't count on 2. So we need more on 2. We need more on 3. So let's go with these. And good follow-ups. We need more on 3. So Devilstar Egg is okay, I guess. Harvest Golem maybe. What are we looking at for? We have 4 and 4. Let's get one of these. Healbot. Zoth. Actually, not a Healbot, Cairn, obviously. I personally think that we should fill. Okay, how many Death Rattles do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it 8, 8, 9, 10? We have quite a bit. So we got a lot of value and redundancy here. And actually, you know what I want to play is I want to play Primordial Drake for the last 2 cards. I want another board clear, which is helpful. Because actually, another card we might be thinking of playing in here just to help is Doomsayer, which might give us more leeway for a better start early in the game. Like even Tar Creeper plus the Doomsayer. I don't know. I'm always going to play Awaken on turn 1, so maybe Crystalline Oracle doesn't fit. Devilstar is kind of weak, doesn't fight for the board. We'll drop 1. So we'll fit in. Okay, Doomsayer and Tar Creeper. Those are 2 cards I'm kind of debating right here, right? So let's just put in Doomsayer. And let's move some cards out. Devilstar, maybe this Egg is just a bit too weak. We can do without one of the drakes. Sure, let's try that out. Okay, so now we've kind of cleaned out our curve a bit. We have 1 drop, so we're always going to be able to play this because we're going to go quest first. Now we have a couple of 2 drops. We have 2. We have Doomsayer, Loot Hoarder. And then for the 3 drops, we have Harvest Golem and Tar Creeper. And we get a boatload of 4 drops, actually, which I might think is actually too much, but and then we got a good end curve at the end. What can we move around? Maybe we can move a card around or something. Because we actually have a bunch of 4 drops. Maybe Shifting Shade is not as strong as I think it is as a card. We remove that and get that Drake back. So let's try that. Let's mess with it. Let's try it out. So basically, I've taken Zetalots' deck, which kind of just didn't work for him. I mean, it worked for him. Like, there were some games where he wombo comboed it out, and it did good, but Alright, so there's a rank 1 druid. Let's assume that he's playing aggro druid, obviously, because it's rank 1, he's making that final push. So we're always going to keep the quest because we have no 1-drops. We have no 1-drop that's relevant. And we want to mulligan an aggressive matchups for Doomsayer. So here we are, we're kind of lucky to get it. Now the question is, do we play... Okay, well, he passed first turn, so we're going to play this into Doomsayer. This is actually a pretty good start. So, just to check, we have enough things for Awakening Makers. We have 2 Loot Hoarders, 2 Golems, 1 Tauren, 1 Shade. That's already 6, and then we got... Yeah, so we're good. We're good on those cards. So, he Wild Growth, so he's not playing what I thought he was playing. So, just take it slow. I could have played a Doomsayer here, and it would have given me Tar Creeper and the board, right? But kind of don't want to just waste the card. Tar Creeper is not like the strongest play anyway, so. And I want to save the coin for possible combo to combo out as early as possible should I need the extra mana for something. Okay, so. Actually, here's a place where we can play the Creeper and we'll draw more cards. Oh, I'm sorry, not the Creeper, the Doomsayer. Just draw more cards. So this is a matchup where the combo will be very effective, right? So we're going to play for the combo. Like, he can clear this, right? He puts a swipe over here on this guy, attacks it with this, then attacks this, and then Wrath or something. So this is clearable. But... And either way, I'm happy with what he decides. So, well, I wouldn't say happy, but... Okay. So, yeah, he's going to get the 2-2, which is... It is what it is, right? So 2-2, I'm happy with him getting a 2-2. That's not... Okay, so we got Shadow Visions and we got 1 Mirage Caller, so we just need 1 more card to go off. Okay, so let's hope we get there. But we don't want to draw the other Shadow Visions. And if we do draw the other Shadow Visions, that's where Elise comes in. Because we can play Elise out, then get a couple of packs, right? Which is... That's awesome late game value. Although we are facing a clock here, right? We are facing a clock, so. Oh gosh, played right into something that was cool for us. So, okay, Shifting Shade so far is looking like a pretty decent card. It was kind of cool. Okay, so we pulled both of the Shadow Visions. Now that's going to change our game plan, right? Because now we can no longer go for that crazy Yogg combo. Now we got to do something different. And we can. We can still... Still do something cool, right? So let's play this first. Oh, that's a bad heal. Should I Visions now? Like, now here's a question, right? Because I already know I'm going to get Powered Shield or Dragonfire Potion. Neither card at this point in the game is going to be very helpful. And I want max value off of Lyra or off of my Elise, right? So we're going to just hold it back for a bit. So the way it's looking with his hand in particular, it doesn't look like he can clear. Yeah, so, I mean, Doomsayer is already pulling its weight, I think. Like, it's proven to be a pretty decent card, right? Okay, I got 9 mana. It's 5, 8. I'll be left with, yeah, 1 mana, so it's not really 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Do we go double Lyra? Is that something that seems... Because we already know that we're going to grab Powered Shields. So I mean, the question really becomes: is power word shield plus a random spell better than Ungoro packs for us? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's take power word shield. Okay, let's take Dragon Fire Potion here. That's cool. So now, kind of tricking our value. And now this card's got weaker Mirage Caller, so now we're going to just use that to copy Death Rattle minions, which I think that synergy is good. Look, so now I'm not just relying on Radiant Elemental synergy. I want other synergy too. That seems like it works out pretty well, right? So let's try that. Let's play for that. And this is nice. Buffing something is nice. That's always freaking nice. So let's do that. Oh, let's do that. Let's play these guys out. Let's make it buff. Oh, you know what? Let's get more of this guy. So this way we play out into a swipe turn, and we get closer to getting our quest. The thing that kind of does scare me here is inevitability of Jade Druid. Jade Druid is probably one of the better late game decks, and we've kind of lost our strongest late game, right? But we do have big things still coming up. We got N'Zoth, we got Yogg, we got Elise, so we still have cards that run well late, right? So actually the deck is looking pretty cool. So this will be a Dragonfire turn most likely. Let's see how big this guy's turn takes off. Yeah, wow, actually this card is looking actually pretty decent, right? So, and to be fair, this matchup is slow, so it allows us really to build up the board in some way. But remember, we don't really have ways to draw into our cards. So definitely Loot Hoarder is a card that I definitely think's got to stay. Power Word Shield is definitely a card that has to stay. Yeah. We'll see. He's thinking about the swipe, so let's see. Okay, that's his swipe. Clears the board a little bit. Okay, cool. Kind of slow on the come up. Whoops. Is that a mistake? Oh, that was dumb. That was really dumb, but whatever. And we're gonna complete the quest, right? We're at 4, so we're pretty close to it. We can be at a few actually. We can, but I'll probably save the collar for Karen or something of a bigger value. Probably. I don't know. We'll see. I misplayed that turn. Obviously, this is probably a pretty weak turn. This is cool. We're not gonna fuck with this board. We're gonna Dragonfire this shit. So just slow. Now it's kind of dangerous. We got to start really pushing for lethal because our opponent is building a strong board of. Ouch! Man, that sucks. That hurts. This is +2 right now. So one thing that's cool is if I taunt this up here, I know he's not going to be able to kill it, right? Or not taunt it up, but you know what I mean. Make him very buff. Oh, actually, fuck it. We got better options here, so let's do that. Let's get a reward. We have room in our hand now. We'll play a power word shield, but where will we play the power word shield is important. So I guess we'll just play it here. This makes him, forces him to make particular types of plays like hero power to fight this off. Like we didn't get to kill this, but we just don't have a way to do it. So he's close to comboing into Jade idols, right? So, well, there we go. So now we're just racing him versus the Jade idols. And as bad as it is, I don't think it's that bad. So, I don't know, maybe it is pretty bad, actually. Okay, yeah, I guess it's pretty bad. Well, this is pretty much the end game that you cannot beat no matter what deck you played anyway. So, actually here in this situation, only thing that works out for us is Yogg. So we got a 10% chance to draw a Yogg, which is not that good, right? And that's just big, man. That's a big... ended up being a big swing turn for him, right? So... Let's fucking see it. Oh, damn. Something happened. Because I can't play anything on my board. It's gotta be a nether... What is it called? Nether vortex? Yeah, I mean, even the haste guy I can't play, so something happened here. Oh, brawl. Oh, fucking kept the 7/7, you fucking guy, really. Yeah, well. See, the funny thing is, it's actually not the end of the world if we pull N'Zoth, which we didn't pull. So, what can I kill here? Oh, yeah, it's just not enough. I guess we taunt up some shit and just hope that that's enough, right? I'll play it out. So every card he draws there is just a Jade Idol, so I mean, we're gonna lose. But kinda wanna play N'Zoth just to see. Let's give it to him. Let's give it to him. I mean, we're not giving it to him, he's gonna beat us, so. But you know what? I think there's something here, man. I think we're on the right track or something. Like, I mean, that matchup is based on inevitability. We can't outvalue Jade Druid, right? Like, if he gets to the end game, he combos out, we're gonna lose. There's nothing happens there that's good for us. But now I'm thinking about it, against very aggressive decks, there is an opportunity to get rid of Awaken the Makers, because we don't really need that card early, you know. In this situation, you do want to keep it. We'll keep Awaken. Remember, these are combo pieces, so we don't necessarily want them now. We want the other early game cards. And the reason why I'm throwing them back is because I'm likely going to play those on turn 8 or 9. Those cards, Mirage Caller, Radiant Elemental. So you can't look at them as 2 and 3 drops, even though they fit curve. You got to look at them more as 6, 7, and 8 drops. You know, cards that you're going to combo out later. So not having them in the hand doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, eventually you want to draw into them and then play them on that turn 8 or 9, but I don't think you necessarily need it early. Especially some matchups like this, you kind of just want to control the board. So in these matchups, we're going to forego the combo. We don't really care too much about the combo. Instead, well, you know, maybe I should have kept the Radiant Elemental. But, I don't know. Actually, fuck it. Because we're not really sure what it is he's doing, right? What he's going to play, so. This has too much value to let it go out as a 3/3. So yeah, I guess if you expected the deck to be aggressive, go ahead and keep Radiant Elemental. But this, typically looks like some control-based list or a token-based list. So yeah, maybe my play here is the wrong play. We'll go with the bigger body, even though this can be removed by Flame Tongue, and then the tortoise, the turtle. I think I value the Death Rattle on the Shell Razor more, and it's not like I necessarily need the taunt right now. Like what is this guy called? The Shifting Shade pretty much has taunt, really. Like, the guy's gonna want to kill it. He's not gonna leave it on the board. So. Just having a little fun at the dumpster. You can tell we're in dumpster legend because we're challenging rank 2 guys. We're not even challenging legend guys. So, okay, so there he does that. That's cool. For me, there's gonna be value there. I'm cool with that. So now I could play the Tar Creeper or the Tortalian Shell Razor. No, we'll play the Infested Tauren. We'll play the Tauren. There are reasons to play the Tar Creeper, but the effective heal doesn't matter. So in this situation, I just want to play the best statted card I can, which is 4 for the 2/3. I think that's going to be better than the Tortalian Shell Razor in that particular instance, because of this particular Death Rattle. I'm okay with him drawing cards, really. So let's just use the shit that's going to give us most of the board. So now we got three stuff out. Now I have a Dragonfire Potion, so I'm not like, yeah, he's drawing cards. Yeah, that's something I'm kind of worried about. I don't want him to drown me in his card advantage, but at the same time, this board is not worth using a Dragonfire Potion for. Oh gosh, I don't think that played out well for him. So I think Fel or Soulfiend is actually a pretty good card. Oh, he used the Earthshock? I mean, so this is control Shaman. And he's already spent quite a bit of resource, so. And we're going to be able to drop that turn 8 Drake, so that's something I'm pretty excited about. Let's buff this. Loot Hoarder or Heal? So, now let's play Loot Hoarder. Let's draw more cards. Let's get... So, actually, the situation, now I maybe do want to save for the combo. Reason being, it's kind of a control deck. Can hold on to. Still haven't seen a Shadow Visions, although I did waste already one Mirage Caller. So I pretty much have a 10.5% chance of pulling either a Radiant Elemental or a Mirage Caller. So I need one of those cards. And I need a Shadow Visions, which I also have a 10.5% chance of drawing. And I need either Yogg or Lyra, which I also have a 10.5% chance of drawing. So, or Elise, which is also great value. So, I need a few cards. There's still a few cards I need to pull in, but we're only 19 cards into the deck. This is actually not a bad situation. Things might turn out okay here. Depending. Alright, so we know some cards are going to die off, so we'll make the decisions how we can. Clear this out. Get rid of this. Cool. Now see, I kind of like Drake. I think it's the right kind of card that you need. You need those extra aggressive board wipes. Eight, 12, 13, 14. So everything here will die. We're getting close. We're getting close, man. We're getting real close. Oh gosh. So yeah, we'll make him. Let's make him overcommit. Let's make him overcommit to the board. Okay, now we need Shadow Vision. Like a bunch of cards here would be nice to see. Mirage Caller would be we're one card closer to ridiculous combos. We need a Shadow Visions for sure. We need to get that. Elise would also actually be pretty nice. So there's good things that can happen here. It's fine. Let's see, let's have him play. Building the board. So the thing here is I don't really want to get rid of. Oh. How many things died? You know what? I actually. Oh, okay. Fuck. I can't do it. So. We'll clear and let's see what he opens up into. Now he's got an open board to work with. Let's see what he does. Only reason why I cleared like that is because I want my N'Zoth to get max value, and I actually have quite a few Death Rattle cards that have gone down. So I know it's going to get me a bunch of value. I just wanted to make sure. I wasn't sure. Because we lost a Shade, a Shell Razor, a Tauren, a Cairn, plus a Mirage Caller, so that's 5 cards. I want to make sure that we get that max value. Boom. Oh no, we only got... I thought I copied something with Mirage Caller. What did I copy? Yeah, okay. Well, fuck, I should have just played. Nah, you know what? This is fine. This is fine. See, now I can kind of gamble with my life and risk. It's interesting. It's interesting to see him do that. I can gamble with the cards I have in hand and risk being low on life. Yeah, that's huge. That's a huge waste, in my opinion. Yeah, waste. Wasteful play. Cool. Let's do this. Now the weak thing here about Lyra is that we need the combo to go off with it, right? Are you coming back now? but we still can. So if we get a Shadow Visions, actually Shadow Visions, see, Shadow Visions is not even enough right now. Okay, so he hexed it. That's fine. We're cool with that. Remember. I'm gonna kill this off because I want to draw into my. Okay, boom, 1 Shadow Visions. Let's lay it down. Let's put the hex down, or the Doomsayer down. So hopefully this kind of stunts his turn where he can't do anything. And if I draw into another Radiant Elemental or a Mirage Caller, which I have a 20% chance of doing, 1 in 5, then I'll be able to really take advantage of this turn. Boom. So here we go. So, bam, bam, Elemental, Shadow Visions, grab Shadow Visions, cast Shadow Visions, grab another Shadow Visions. Now we gotta be careful about cards. We still got a bunch of cards in hand. So right, this. It's gonna put us with 8 cards in hand. No, 7. Shadow Visions, Forbidden Shaping. We have 8 cards in hand. Let's hit that guy in the face. Play another Shadow Vision. Okay, we have 9 cards in hand. Don't want to burn for the extra cards, so we'll stay there. So right there, we just got ourselves a max value, double Thought Steal, Dragonfire, Master Spell. And we got Hero Power Damage and Amora. So that's a pretty nice turn versus a control. Whatever this guy is. I don't know what you call this deck. Spirit Echo. Give your minions Death Rattle. Return this to your hand. Interesting. Cool. So do this. We got 10 cards in hand. Need to kind of free up space. Oh, I should have played that earlier. Why didn't I play that? That was dumb. Okay, we'll save the Shadow Visions for this. Kill it off. Okay, I'll cast this. It's going to put 2 cards in hand. Ooh, and I can't cast either. Oh, we might burn for 1. We might lose a card here. Losing Yogg would suck, and we have a good chance of losing Yogg here. So that does suck, right? I guess let's just hope we don't lose that. No, we lost Yogg. Oh gosh, we would have had such a crazy Yogg turn. I'll take the pack here. I guess let's do that. Ugh. That's mean, man. That was mean. That was really mean. That was crazy. We burned for Yogg, and I mean, this would have been a great video to show you how crazy Yogg would have been. Actually, it doesn't. I should have just gone face because we actually even have the Doomsayer out here. Pretty much stupid mistakes all around that turn. So now he's gonna come in with the advantage, but let's play big things on curve. This is nice. This is looking pretty nice here. Interesting game, at least. Okay. What do we do? What do we do? Let's see what we get. There's got to be something I can cast with 4. Golden Epics? Cool. Gain 5 armor? Okay. Do that, sure. It's nice. It's kind of cool. Man, we didn't get to have the crazy Yogg turn. That would have been so. That would have been insane. That would have been one for the books. Okay, so can kill some stuff. Okay. So actually, in this situation, Bright-Eyed Scout kind of sucks because it doesn't do anything we want it to do. So. What's going on here? Okay, let's check. What do we do? What do we do? Couple of plays, right? Let's get a pack first. Let's get another Ungoro pack, okay? That's one thing we want to do. We want to use hero power, so let's put this out. Let's expect him to just trade for that. So now we're drowning him in value. He's got 4 cards, we got 8 in hand, and we got a pack, so. And we got Shadow Form, and we got Amara. So those are all things that kind of work in our favor. And so what we'll do is just make this trade. Play another big boy. So the sucky thing is, if this guy, well, he only has 6 cards left. Like, how many Jade Idol synergies does he have, right? So. Okay, well, that's big. Oh, God, that's ugly. That hurts a lot. So now we're just going to have to fill the board out a bit. Fucking gosh, man. I can't believe Spirit Echo, fucking double Spirit Echo really fucked me here. That is unfortunate. Well, we have some board wipes, right? So. Shit. I'm just gonna have to rely on these. Hopefully, hopefully they're enough. It's not looking good. That sucked. Oh, you got rare cards, so. Oh shit. Saga. I'll play on the board. I can't. Kind of don't want him to attack phase. I thought this was volcano. Gosh, so dumb. So he would attack phase. Like that's the smartest play. Yeah. 3. So next turn we're gonna take 4. This cause it is what it is. Boom, hit all your shit. Boom. Let's get more cards. We don't have more cards to draw, so we can do a hand of 5 cards. Oh gosh, that's that worked out well. So, all right. So this turn we're gonna take 4. So might have to play Amara out here. I don't know. Maybe not. Oh no! Okay, well we gotta play Amara because we're at 5. So. Just think about the damage. How are we gonna? Amara is 5, so that would leave us with 5 more mana. And we could adapt 3 and then do hero power. Let's do that. Okay, so let's do this first. Let's give it taunt. Boom. Let's just use hero power. Oh my goodness. So it was a long game. I probably misplayed a few turns, but we got to pull some pretty amazing shit off. Oh, that was cool. So we'll practice more. Maybe we'll get this deck to work better. Hope you like what you see. I hope you guys mess with the deck. Maybe you guys can figure out something cooler than what I got there.